Good to see everyone this evening. We've been gone for a couple months. My name is Kristin, and I want to introduce you to a few plants. You might find them in Norway if you're hiking a fjord or tromping through a remote marsh, but thankfully I've popped on the internet and brought you some cloudberry jam-filled cookies and some rhodiola root tea for a raffle if you're interested. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll take some home tonight. The Arctic Angelica. It likes damp places next to streams. It has a strong celery smell, flat leaves, and flower clusters. It's known for reducing inflammation and swelling, and the Sami people have used it for joint pain. Chewing the leaves help with head colds and symptoms, and as the plant matures, the edibility decreases, so it's best to harvest it when it's young and tender. Don't eat the roots of this plant, they're toxic. Unlike the rhodiola, don't confuse that. I didn't bring you toxic tea. The root of this plant was, of Arctic Angelica still.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. Sneak peek of that. The root of this plant that's toxic was used to treat aches, pains, sores, and cuts. And by cutting, mashing, and boiling it, you can put it directly onto the affected area. Medical books in the 1500s described using this for plague, dysentery, and cholera, but maybe don't trust that because they also sawed off limbs and used leeches.
That's true. They still use leeches though in medicine.
It's very true. The purple saxifraga, it was traditionally used to fight infection. It's good at treating coughs and bronchitis. It's a natural compound to kill bacteria. It's an expectorant, and it helps loosen and expel mucus. It provides relief from congestion and respiratory discomfort. It's also been used to treat UTIs and help heal wounds faster with its antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties.
How do you take it? Is it boiled or is it?
I'm not sure on that part. Sorry about that. The rhodiola rose root, this has a rose fragrance, and it's a succulent perennial, and it's great for shampoo and soap, and I like to picture the Vikings in their longboat smelling like roses. And this is a prize to the Vikings because it's a mental stimulant, and Vikings loved the ability to increase their endurance, work performance, tolerance of high altitudes, fatigue treatment, treat weakness and burns, and the Sami people also use this in their diets. It's high in vitamin C to prevent scurvy. Rhodiola is well known in Norwegian folk tradition for repelling evil such as fire, and they would plant it on their peat roofs because you can see in that far right picture, it looks like a succulent. So you can imagine there's a lot of moisture in there. The chamomile, Norwegian chamomile, I'm sure everyone's familiar with this. It's gentle on the skin and offers relief for eczema. And it has no harmful side effects. It's well known for its ability to promote relaxation and improve sleep quality. It's packed with antioxidants for healing, stress relief, it eases inflammation, aids in digestion, and it can relieve arthritis pain. And this is the jam that's in the center of the cookies. This is a special fruit that grows in the marshlands of Arctic Norway for a short time in the summer. They look like raspberries and blackberries, and they have a sweet and sour taste. They're used to make jams, liqueurs, sauces, cakes, and they're also rich in vitamin C and also A. They're hard to find unless you order some on the internet. You can only get them by picking them yourself or buying them from someone else who has picked them and sold them online. It can be a fun activity for families, but you must be prepared for the remote and marshy areas where they grow. Cloudberries were used to support the immune system, and they contain iron that improves circulation, aids in detoxification, has antioxidant properties, promotes digestive health, and contributes to improved bone health. This is the smallest tree, and it had to be included. They can only grow to 1 to 6 centimeters, and it's just so cute. Look at that thing. Reindeer like to eat this. And the little leaves resemble mice ears.
And what is it used for?
It's just cute. It needed to be on side. And the lingonberry, I don't think anyone knows what this is, but it's a distant cousin to the cranberry. It's also anti-inflammatory and high in antioxidants, and it's mostly wildly harvested. Has anyone heard of a bilberry? Awesome. Have you heard that it can enhance your vision?
Yes, I know.
Oh my gosh, I thought this was such a neat fact, it had to be included.
And these are all indigenous to Norway? Or?
Yes.
That's a Norwegian product.
She said she takes
Oh.
bilberry. She takes bilberry. She said it helps.
Wow, that is awesome.
Wow.
What do you?
Just like the vision stabilized, actually stabilized the doctor. Checked it, says like, I have macular, not macular degeneration, but macular dystrophy, and said past 3 years it's actually stabilized. But the cones are destiny dead, but no ones have come from dead, so.
That's amazing. Everyone's gonna hop on and order some now.
In what form do you take that?
Hot flushes. You can get it online.
Where do you get it?
You know, like also there's some health stores that have it. But
I'm so excited that you are. Wow. A testimonial. And now, I'm sure we've all heard of these 3 trees. The birch tree tea can help relieve migraines. And you can place the resin from pine or Norway spruce trees on your aching teeth to help with toothaches. Kind of sounds gross, but if you're in pain, you'll be willing to do it. And the Sami tradition suggests covering open wounds with transparent resin from young Norway spruce trees as a protectant to help it. And birch bark is also a strong detoxifier on the kidneys and bladder. And last but not least,
Wait,
oh,
the birch tree tea, what part of the birch tree is used?
I believe the bark.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't bring samples of every slide, sorry. And last but not least, we have to include cabbage. Everyone loves cabbage.
Yes.
And a fun little graphic there. Hot compresses and crushed cabbage leaves on insect bites help relieve the urge to itch. And crushed cabbage leaves also help heal infected wounds by extracting the infection out. Afterward, you would wash the wound with boiled and salted water and then repeat with the cabbage.
That's amazing.
I didn't know that, and I wanted to include it.
Oh.
That's amazing.
That's only Norwegian cabbage.
Well, I was a little hungry when I did this slide. And thank you, and I hope you enjoy the Cloudberry jam. And here's some websites if you are interested in more information. Thank you.
Thank you.